Hey folks, it's Matt with DecoFlo here to show you some fun new things we've been working on. So I'm logged in. It's going to look a little different up here for me than you. I'm an admin, so I've got some admin stuff for us internally. You'll have these three things, however. So a few things to notate is here I'm pulling up some information that's connected to my Printavo account. So I can see these orders are pulled through Printavo. Now I've got some abilities here. If I click on Printable Status, I can actually sort those ascending or descending, and you can tell what's going on based off of that arrows up or down. I can also click on this and I can choose to filter based off of what status a job is in my Printavo. So for my shop, Sound and Fury, I have it set that when it's in a approval, term quote approved, so that they've approved terms, or in my blanks need ordering statuses. Now, if you're a shop that's a little bit larger, you're just going to have from usually art approved, one of those on usually is when you're going to say, okay, I'm going to order the goods at this point. Start looking for shirts at that point. I choose to use this filter because in the quote process, I'm not looking for shirts, right? I'm still in the quote process. I haven't ordered them yet. And then once things go into production, I'm also turning that off because they've already gone to production. I'm not looking for shirts in my statuses after. So I'm really only turning on whatever statuses in which I'm starting to look for those goods. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close out of there. Here I also have these check-in statuses. So I have it set to say, okay, turn off completely received. If a job is marked completely received through check-in, I'm not looking for shirts anymore. I can go ahead and turn that off. I can choose to turn that back on if I'd like at any time. Okay. So here I can see I have these jobs. So I can also sort this by production due date and go from there as well, okay? So let's take a look at one of these and say this one right here needs ordering of blanks, okay? So here it says not received in check-in. I'm gonna click into this order by clicking anywhere, and here we can see I've got some different information. I've got who the job's for, right? And I can see some of those statuses right here. So here I could actually say, you know what? I want to mark that I ordered these goods. Maybe I just went over to SNS or Sanmar, Alpha Broder, wherever, and I ordered these goods. I can actually mark the goods as ordered. So this is one way you can actually utilize our system to help with processing what needs to be ordered itself, right? So I go back to my dashboard, and here we can see it's now changed the status to goods ordered. So your purchaser could also do this. They could go in and see, okay, is it in goods ordered? And then you could make it clear that, hey, receiving department, you're realistically only looking for things in goods ordered and on, right? So let's go ahead and go back into this order, and let's say that these started to come in. I'm going to go ahead and type in, I got 12 of these, and you can see here it's letting me know I need to save this to move forward, right? I can go ahead and say I got these, I've got maybe 11 of these, right? And I'm going to go ahead and save. Here we can see it's changed it to partially received. Maybe on this line, I got everything. Let's go ahead and say that we got it all. Oh, let's go back over here, see we got it all. Okay, and save. It's going to put that one in completely received. Screen making charge, I can ignore this, not relevant. That's totally fine. Yep, and this one as well. So we got a couple different charges happening here. Let's go ahead and ignore that one too. And I could leave notes here if I'd like, missing one piece, right? I can do that here on the overall order, or I could also do that on the line in which I'm missing that one piece. Either way is totally fine. So here I can see, okay, it is in the status of partially received. And I can come back here anytime and I can also say, you know what, I got that last one, we're good to go. And now it's moved to completely received. Now, we've added some fun new features I'd like to also pinpoint right here. We've got this, which you might have already seen, which is our ability to create box labels. You could click here and you could say that you wanted to add a box label. So maybe receiving, you're doing this before it goes to production or even after production, and you see how many boxes you have. You know what? We actually ended up having 3 boxes. I want to use my company logo, yes or no. I can click generate, and here we go. It'll go ahead and generate 3 box labels for us. Zoom out right here. Here we can see box 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3. So you can easily go ahead and click print once and have all 3 of your labels, no time wasted. Now, another fun thing that we added in is the packing slip right here. So when you put a line as fully received, you can see it actually opens up another line. So based off of what we actually print, you can update and see actually say what you have completed for that customer. So it's an editable packing slip. So if I click save, that shows maybe there's a misprint here, maybe 2 misprints there, right? And so now I can generate a packing slip again with or without the company information. If If I go ahead and generate that right there, here we can see it does carry over this information. So I said it was okay to have the customer information on there. So I've got my information, customer information, all the lines that I said I received, and we can actually see the packing information. So here I left that blank. If I wanted to fix that, I'd just go ahead and go back and I'd go ahead and say, you know what, maybe in this line, we produced all of them. There was no misprints or discrepancies of any sort. I come back over here and I can generate that packing slip again. And now we have an edited packing slip that actually shows the correct finished quantity. You can go ahead and print that out, put that on the box, no problem. Here's what it looks like if we say no to having the company information on there. It just makes it a little more general. Here's just the information of what the invoice is, the name of it. It doesn't say who the print shop is at all. Here's the customer information and you're set. So safe to put in any part of this, right? So there is that. All right, so that is some of the fun new updates. Definitely really worth looking at your process and figuring out how are you setting up your check-in status and your printable statuses to make it as easy as possible for both your purchasers as well as your receiving department. Hopefully you find check-in to be helpful. Stay tuned for more solutions we got coming out from DecoFlo. Thanks so much, folks. Bye-bye.